My eyeglasses have this glare. I just can't. It's annoying. Anyways, hi friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name's November, and this channel I show you all about how to ball while saving your hard-earned cash. And today I'm going to be doing a thrifting tip, where I tell you guys all the tips to my thrifting. And if you watched my last video, that was a Apple products tip, how I got Apple products for low cost or free, and how you could do. If you guys want me to make a what to look for when buying used Apple products, I've bought a lot, so maybe I'll do that video in the future. And if you do want that video, just like this video, and I'll see if I can make it and get my tips together. So I do have all my tips, and I have no idea how long this. Come on, focus. Those are all my tips. Spoilers. I do not know how long this video is going to be because I ramble and I talk, but hopefully it won't be forever because I do not like to edit. You guys, I do not like to edit. I will film a 30-minute video. If I'm in 18 minutes and I do something stupid, there's no way I'm just going to stop the video and go back and film another one. I'm not going to sit there and edit. I do not have the patience for editing. Okay. The first one is you have to find good thrift stores. So, I'm going to share about the ones in my area right quick, and if you're not in the Atlanta area, I do apologize, but this is just where I live. I live in Lawrenceville, outside of Atlanta, about 15 miles away from Atlanta, and it took me a long time to find it. So, the first thing is you want to find Goodwill bins or outlet stores. We do not have it. The nearest Goodwill bins to us is like in Augusta, which is like 3 hours. I'm not going that far. And then the one I love and treasure is the Park Avenue Thrift Outlet in downtown Lawrenceville. Basically, there's Park Avenue Thrift and then the outlet. I do not know how clothes make it to the outlet because, you guys, I got this Anthropologie top for like $1. I've gotten Free People there for $1. Seen Lululemon once, but I did not pick it up because it was not my size. Haven't seen much Lululemon, I will say that. I see Victoria's Secret, I see Free People, I see Altered State, I see cute boutique tops, you know, I see a lot, and I see also Madewell sometimes. I've seen a good amount. Not a good amount, but anyways. So I'm going to go over all the thrift stores, not all, but all the stores that I'm familiar with in my area. And again, this might be different where you live, but I'm just going to say this anyways. And if you don't like it, you can just skip ahead. And no, I'm not going to put timestamps because I do not edit, but just figure it out. Okay. The first one is the best one's Park Avenue Thrift Outlet. Then there's Value Village and City Thrift. Let's start with Value Village. So I rate thrift stores on two things: how much they cost and how good of an inventory you get. Park Avenue is top tier. Medium tier or high tier would be Value Village, because they are a little more pricier than Park Avenue Thrift Outlet. If you do not know, I should have said this before. Park Avenue Thrift Outlet does days, so like Monday is $1 day, Tuesday is 75 cents, Wednesday is 50 cents. They restock Wednesday afternoon. It's $2.50 on Thursday, $2 on Friday, $1.75 on Saturday, and $1.50 on Sunday. So, Value Village, I'd say average is about $3 to $4 for a top, $8 for pants. I will put it a little lower than Park Avenue and a little higher than Goodwill because it's cheaper and you also find better stuff there. Goodwill to me is a very mediocre thrift store. Unless you go on Mondays, which where I live in Goodwill, North Georgia, they have Dollar Mondays where like all one tags is off. Plus the new tags. So like if red was the tag last week on Monday, red. Okay, let me explain. So they have a 50% off thing that every time you go to Goodwill, you'll see a sign. Let's say red is 50% off. So every Monday after they've had all 50% off the previous week, Monday will be $1. The red tags will be $1, and they'll have a new 50% off. So like blue will be 50% off, and it's a new day, so it's the first day that blue's half off, and it's the last day that red is $1, and then it just goes back to the blue the next week. It doesn't continue like that, just recycle. So that's that. So Goodwill, I would put at medium level. Low tier would be Park Avenue Thrifts, non-outlets. I rarely find things in there. They're way too overpriced. Like $5, $6 for a t-shirt and like $12 for pants and all that stuff. But I will say, if you're looking for electronics, might be worth it. Might be. I don't know. Okay. And then the worst is a place called Southern Thrift Outlet. They want $40 for an LL Bean coat. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. And they have like $10 tops. It's like, come on now, I can go Forever 21 if I have better deals than that. Okay, so the next thing is to go on restock dates. I go to Park Avenue. I usually go twice a week because I love thrifting. I go on Thursday when they restock everything. So I either go Thursday or Friday. Then I go Monday or Tuesday, and I have different criteria. Thursday or Friday, I'm definitely looking for those name brand items because there's going to be more of that. Also because of my budget, it's going to be less clothes, but it's going to be more name brand things. On Monday and Tuesday, I go for more like medium brands, like a boutique brand, maybe like Double Zero or Free People. I found Free People on Monday a lot. Like the Thursday and Friday, I'm looking for Lululemon, Ultra State, Nike, stuff like that, Victoria's Secret. Monday, I kind of lower my expectations a little bit, and so that's what I do. And then Goodwill, I try to go on Monday unless Lori needs me, my G-mom, or someone, if I have other stuff I have to do. I try to go on Monday because Goodwill is right next to Park Avenue, and I can just walk to Goodwill and look at the dollar days. I will say Goodwill, you're not very good at finding good brands on the dollar day for the red tag, but it's worth a shot. Oh, one more thing. Southern Thrift Outlet, I think that's what it's called. They do have a tag system where stuff's half off, but they have like white, blue, white, red, yellow, blue, green, green, blue. Like they have like a million tags, it seems like. It's too much. Okay. So, the next one is to go on restock dates. Like I said, I already said, okay. Look through all sizes. Someone might have put something there that doesn't belong. Think about this. You're shopping, you find a cute Lululemon legging, you try it on, it's too small, too big. You're not going to walk all the way back to the pants and put them right there. You're just going to stick them on the end of the kids' rack. You know, because you come out of the fitting room. Do Goodwill even have fitting rooms anywhere? Because I knew they had them before the pandemic. It's like one of those things that the pandemic killed and never brought back. I honestly do not know if they have fitting rooms. But anyways, you see what I mean? So if you have to have patience. I mean, obviously you're not going to sit there and go for all the kids' shirts, but just skim by, you know. And also look at stuff that's not your size. This is below my size. This is an extra small, believe it or not. Yes, it's a little tight. Yes, it's from Anthropologie, so that's why I don't mind. I'm not going to show you the bottom. Hold on. Because, like, the bottom is showing my bra. But this is what the shirt looks like. And yes, it's a little tight, but Park Avenue Outlet doesn't even have sizes. They're a hot mess, you guys. Like, I have friends that are like, I will not go there. It gives me an anxiety attack. I'm like, I love it. But basically, like, what they do is they put all the t-shirts together, all the women's t-shirts, all the men's t-shirts, all the blouses, all the tank tops. But by Monday or Tuesday, that stuff gets so combobbled that you need at least 2 hours to go through it. So this brings me to another tip. You have to have the time and patience to thrift. Thrifting is an art. It is a science. You do not wake up one day and suddenly find 4 Lululemon Align leggings at a thrift store. That's not how it works. You have to get used to it. It's just one of those things is as you do it over and over, you will get better and better at it and spotting the deals and kind of getting your thrift mojo together. Okay, so see the good. Now this may sound kind of stupid, but I, like, every time I go in mine, like, oh, I want Chacos, for example, which if you don't know what Chacos are, they're like, I have them right over here. I'll show you guys. Hold on. What about fell on my chair? Sorry. Okay, so this is what Chacos are. I have 2 pairs. These are 1 pair. They're these expensive sandals you get at REI or online or whatever, and this is what they look like. You can wear them in the water, you can wear them in the beach, whatever. But if I go into a mindset of, oh, I want a pair of Chacos, that might happen. But if you go from a mindset of, oh, I want nice design, well, not designer, but nice brand clothes, that might happen. And then the day you want, let's say, oh, I want a couple of Free People tops, you may get Chacos from 2 weeks ago where you want Chacos. So just see the good and remember it's so low that you are saving tons of money. But you do need time. I will say that for thrifting. Thrifting is not, if you are super busy, I would not recommend thrifting. I would recommend Poshmark or eBay, which I'm going to touch on in a little bit. I would not want thrifting at all if I had a time. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so back to thrifting tips. Okay, so lower your expectations. Realize this is so dirt cheap that if I find Walmart here for like $5 and you find it for $1, that's kind of still a deal. Okay, so the next thing is do not give up. If you do not find anything a couple of times, again, thrifting isn't for everyone. If you do not find any gold the first couple of times, keep trying different stores to get your mojo back. Next thing is go on sale days. Now, okay, so there's a fine line between going on sale days and getting good stuff. And I will say it's kind of a tricky tightrope to walk because you don't want to spend $10 for a $30 Aerie shirt. But if it's like $1, you might not get the Aerie. So you might have to spend $2 or $3 at Park Avenue to get the Aerie shirt. But there's just a happy medium. Again, I'm trying to do this video the best I know how. It's kind of hard for me to sit here and describe it because I just do it and it's just my lifestyle. But I'm trying to do the best at showing newbies how to do this. The next thing is be consistent, okay? Like, go every week if you want to. I love thrifting. It's my hobby. I love it. I love budgeting on a budget and stuff like that. Budgeting on a budget. Balling on a budget. That's just me. Okay. So the next thing is you have to have patience. You have to, which I don't have patience, I will admit. I don't like editing videos because it requires patience. I don't like art because it requires patience. I don't even like waiting in line for my McDonald's food, you guys. Sometimes I rarely go to sit-down restaurants because they're expensive, and I don't want to wait 15 minutes when I can go for the McDonald's drive-thru and get my food in a minute. But you have to realize that you need to be tedious and look for a lot of stuff and realize that good stuff will come. The next thing is taking risks. If you find a brand that maybe you don't know of or you've never heard of, like I have some brands I'm like, never even heard of that. Take a risk. And if you want to, Google that brand and see how much it costs and where it's sold. I found a brand called Project 512, I think. I haven't looked it up yet, but I've found a bunch of off brands that are worth like $70 or $80. And the next thing is you have to take risks. So the iPad I just got, it was broken. It didn't turn on. I didn't think it was going to work, but I took that risk. It was only $2.50 risk, so if I was out $2.50, it wouldn't break the bank, but it worked. And now I've got like $300 iPad for $2.50. $2.50, not $2.50. And the last one is just a personal thing. This might not apply to you, but go alone, you guys. I go alone, and I love it. It's my time to refresh, rejuvenate, recycle. Not recycle, but it's my time to... I rarely go thrifting with other people. Like, I have to really like you to want to go thrifting with you, and even then, I do not like thrifting with other people. I feel like I'm like, well, what if they find something first? Or what if I find something first? Or what if they want us to take an hour and I want to take 2 hours? Do they want to go X or Y thrift store? Do they not want to go out to eat afterwards? Do they want to go to Kroger after? You know, it's just a cycle. So that's all the thrifting tips I have thought of over the past couple of days. And if I think of a bunch more, I'll start new notes and I'll make another video. But I appreciate you guys watching so much. I do not have any social media right now, but I do have an email on YouTube. So you can connect me with there. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Let me turn you guys off.